Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard, Mark, Linda. Thank you for being aboard. Things aren't exactly going according to Hoyle. I have 2 bars, but the weather's kind of crappy out there. We've had rain, very high humidity, which I don't mind, but I think the dampness might be affecting some things. This light that I have on, the little fairy light behind me, well, not the lighthouse, the other one in front of me. Ah, now I'm getting pop-ups. I didn't have any pop-ups for a while, but well. Excuse me. Handicapped traveler, welcome aboard. Let's hope that we retain a signal and we can keep on going with Guess the Channel. Now, let me see. Maybe that's affecting it. I don't know. I thought, you know what? We could have some background music now that Holly doesn't have a TV blaring in the background. So I was looking for Black Flag Rising, could not find it. But I did find some, if you will, Pirates of the Caribbean background music from the first 3 movies. So there it is. And I've never tried having music in the background before. So it's streaming, coming through the Bluetooth speaker, and you're picking it up on here. Now, thank you, Mark. It does sound good to me. Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. It sounds good to me, too. I just don't know if I have enough bandwidth to actually support it. I may have to shut the music off because technically what I'm doing is I'm uploading and downloading at the same time. Now that seems to actually work to my benefit when I'm uploading a video. I don't know why, but from home when I've uploaded a video, it would go faster if I would also be downloading, for instance, music at the same time. I do not know why. I don't know what the theory is behind that. Like, open the gate a little wider. It doesn't make any sense to me, but if it works, it works. So I'm glad, Mark, that you're enjoying this picture of the Aurora Borealis. And hopefully somebody here can tell us what they call it for the southern hemisphere. I know it's Aurora, but what is it called in the southern hemisphere? Southern nights. Have you ever seen those southern nights? No, I haven't. I haven't seen the Southern Cross either. Not yet. Oh, there's Sue, like a dog. Welcome aboard. Enjoyed your guys' video this morning, as usual. I don't get to come every Saturday, but I got to this morning for a few. Aurora, Australia. Okay. You know, then your research better than mine. Because I thought they would have said Antarctica or something like that. Because isn't the southern pole basically where the magnetic ions or whatever they are, the magnetosphere of the Earth spinning on the iron core, yada, 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 and all that, the molecules of sunshine hitting the magnetic field, and that's what causes all this excitement in the sky. You know, I was kind of surprised. I was talking to my friend in Florida, and we were just discussing Northern Lights. And I asked him, I said, you've seen the Northern Lights, right? He says, oh, heck yeah, many, many times. Now, he grew up about, 20 miles north of me. And he says, we see them all the time, year round. I said, yeah, I have seen them here in different parts of the season, particularly in colder weather because the skies seem to be clearer in colder weather. The atmospheric conditions have got to be right, so you've got a clear sky. And we don't often have that around here, it seems like anymore. We're probably picking up smog from Grand Rapids, Chicago, anything that's southwest of us is going to drift our way. Well, it is magic. I think I would have to agree with that too. Well, I liked it. That's why I put it up there. I'll have another one for this evening's event as well. Whether we're guessing the same channel as we were, or as we are right now, or we're guessing a different channel, I will still have a similar background with the aurora borealis. Not to bore you with anything, but I like it. What is going on with this music? It faded out. This is orchestrated music. I think it's the London Symphony Orchestra. Not sure. I like orchestra music, especially for, I don't know, somehow movie. It's like you almost recognize it when you hear it. For instance, Star Wars, the theme from Star Wars, you recognize it, no matter who plays it. It was especially cool on orchestra. Atmospheric must be the same in my bedrooms. The grenades after because of those burritos, Mark. No, actually, Sue, it is not from the feature channel. I know you want one from the feature channel. All right, all right, all right. Just hold your pants. Gosh. Okay, there. I'm still going to play pirate music. I'm waiting for Nancy to drop a bombshell joke on us. I don't know why. I'm starting to look forward to every episode of Captain Jack Scrapper for a live stream when Nancy comes in. Oh boy. um, so the last few days have been interesting since Wednesday. The brakes, as of Thursday evening, semi-completed on the new pickup truck. There's still a leak. I discovered yesterday driving it. I had to take Holly around running errands. And I opened up the hood and says, there's a leak somewhere because the brake fluid's going down. And I could feel it in the pedal that something's not quite right. So I'm going to have to chase that. I think I know where to look. And then, of course, the back rear brakes, you can hear metal to metal grinding back there. That still has to be done, but the reason it's not done is that we have Rick's car on the cement slab right now because he needs a starter installed. I don't know if I'll get to that today because it's raining and wet. You're going to guess Santa's channel. Wait till you see tonight's thumbnail. You'll love it. Key West, there's an old fort right along the water heading to downtown Key West. The lighthouse is Point Au Claire? It's in Michigan. That lighthouse that you were seeing is in Michigan. I can't remember exactly where. I'm pretty sure it's along Lake Huron. Tim, welcome aboard. So good to see you. Um, yes, I'm playing Pirates music. Yeah, well, Luke Barker always accused me of being a tricky pirate. So I thought, oh, well, let's add some music to it. might smell. So, okay, the truck is up and running at least. I can drive it around. And I needed to drive it around this morning to take care of some business that's been put off because I didn't have a truck running. But because it was raining, I fell back asleep. I mean, it was coming down pretty good. It was a soothing rain. And I didn't wake up until, gosh, it was Bob and Sue have been on for 10 or 15 minutes already before I kind of woke up enough to turn on the computer. Kyle, welcome aboard. Spring Gonzaga, everyone. Anyhow, so no, I didn't do any errands this morning. And the post office is closed at noon, so guess what? I won't be doing those errands anyways this afternoon. If the weather clears up, I'll be crawling under Rick's truck and trying to, well, yeah, Tim, typically, at least I would have to say typically as in years past, Chicago does not get those kind of wicked storms. I mean, we call it the Windy City, but come on, we don't have tornadoes there every week. you are in an unusual weather pattern for northern Illinois. Now they do get heat. Every few years, there's people that die in Chicago because of the heat. No, unfortunately, families, individuals who do not have cooling fans or air conditioning or a way to stay cooler, unfortunately, die of heat prostration, heat stroke, dehydration, lack of water. It happens in the summertime in Chicago, especially when the temperatures are above 90. And I know that they did reach that last week. Oh, sorry, Lynn. I have been so busy working on the truck. For the most part, I have not been on the computer at all, haven't looked at my notes. It's been stupid. And I haven't sent you your $5. I was just talking about that. I didn't do any errands this morning because I slept in. The rain was beating down, but I needed the rest because I've been working on the truck all week long. Don's been waking me up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, come on, daylight's burning. And, a couple of those nights I worked till 1 o'clock in the morning for PepsiCo. So I'm like, that was a ragged out little disheveled Muppet. Oh, cool. Zaro's off. Well, you know what? I watched Mel and Nettie for a little while last night. They were on for about 4 hours. And Roy and Becky, they were on. And this is probably around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Arizona there, which isn't that terribly far from where you live. It was 120 degrees. I realize that's a dry heat. So what? It's like 10 degrees below the record temperature in Death Valley. Come on. Don who? Oh, Sensei Don. He's my friend. Lives in his van. He goes south for the winter months. He's He's a hillbilly mechanic. He's been helping me with a lot of stuff around here, but in particular, the trucks. Worked on that Dodge till we were blue in the face, and it blew in the face. Well, it actually ended up blowing up in his face. He said, start it up. And I knew number one or number two cylinder was having an issue. Boy, did it ever have an issue. You know, the plug was out. And he says, I think it will run without the plug in there. I said, well, it'll probably have to be plugged up with something. Because he broke the plug off trying to. We changed all the plugs except for number two cylinder because it was like seized and it came apart. Well, now we know why. Number two cylinder has been blown probably for quite some time. It blew hot water right in his face when I cranked it over. It was terrible. But so at that point in time, we determined that the Dodge La Fortuna is history. We will be heading to the scrapyard probably this coming up week. If I get enough time off, I am scheduled now for 3 different GPM jobs. And I have 3 Pepsi jobs going on. And that's all before Wednesday. Wednesday I should have off, and Wednesday might be a really epic video day. I'm not going to say anything more because it might not. Oh, Tim, the bus is still the same as you saw it last. It's a little more messy right now. But once I get all these vehicles off my brain, then the bus comes next. The bus will be parked on the slab out there, and I'll probably get in trouble with the township. You can't have that bus parked there. Screw them. I'm going to jack it up, and I got to put new tires on the front at the very least. And it needs a brake job. It has a leak. Has had a leak for the last 3, maybe 4 years. I just fill it up and drive it to Bay City, and by the time I get to camp, it doesn't have any brake fluid in it. Well, I'm not going to have that anymore. That brake, well, Don fixed it before I left for Bay City last year. I'm talking Lake of Dreams. Before I left here to go to Lake of Dreams, there was no leak, da-da-da-da. Well, his fix did not stay fixed. Kind of like the fix on the Ford hasn't stayed fixed. I'm beginning to wonder. So, let's see. Tires, brakes. I might fool around with the exhaust pipe, but it doesn't really bother anybody. And painting and finishing the interior. The interior got all the things that they just need to be put in place, you know, more or less assembled, tied down, throw some clothes and food in, and let's go. I have a new stove, I have a new microwave. Haven't totally figured out the water supply. Have a composting toilet. About to get a new mattress, queen size, yada yada. Yeah, when do I have time to work? I haven't had time. I have too many projects, Tim. But on the other hand, it's better than sitting around being bored. I'll never get bored. But wait, I got to get a board cut for that bed frame. Yeah, it's kind of a unique thing what I'm trying to do with it. The frame is going to be up, I'm guessing 48 inches. Okay? 4 feet, basically. So you have to have a step to get into the bed, which I like a high bed. So the mattress will be, the mattress height will come out to just about below the middle of the side windows. And, you know, the windows all work, and I'll have a cross breeze when I want it. that type of thing. Uh, and it probably won't matter for going to Lake of Dreams because the windows pretty much stay closed because it'll be cooler. Um, but turn the music down a little bit. Pray the brakes work? Yes, yes, that's correct, Mark. I had it one time where I was trying to back down this road and back into a driveway. Realized I was getting awful close to the edge where there was a ditch, and I went to stop. I couldn't stop. It just kept going. Fortunately, I cranked the wheel enough that I just missed that edge and managed to scrape to a stop because the driveway was a little bit downhill. I could have ended up in the people's living room backwards. Why was I turning around? Because I turned down this road because I love to take oddball roads. And all of a sudden there was a sign, bridge ahead, 3-ton limit. Oops. Turn around. It would have been a quarter mile to get back to where I had turned onto this road. Wish they had warned me ahead of time that there was a not so big bridge. Put it this way, if it says 3 tons, they probably mean 4 tons, but I'm like 6 tons. I'm not crossing that bridge. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. Oh, well, I got time right now, but I'm doing a live stream. Hey, priorities. Priorities matter. Let's see, what else can I put up for a background? I sure have a bunch of pictures from this channel. Tim will like this one. You know what, Tim? Since you are south of that meridian, I think it'd be the 44th meridian, maybe 45th. No, actually closer to 47th meridian. Anyways, that puts you below the meridian line, which would be south of the Mackinac Bridge. Therefore, you are a troll. So am I. In fact, given the population of the Upper Peninsula, where the Yoopers are, damn near the whole world, or most, we'll be conservative. Let's say that 1/8 of the population lives above the bridge, and the rest of us, 7/8 of us live below the bridge, so we're all trolls. And the last 2 weeks in a row, we've had trolls come in here, the kind in chat. And I was supposed to make Lynn the Oki a moderator so she could help combat them when they come in. But you know what? My watch hours have been going up just a tiny bit. Why? Because of all the trolls that come in. It counts for watches. And if they want to give a thumbs down, they don't give any thumbs at all. But I mean, they could. But still viewers. Oh my goodness, I'm on TV again. 3 stations down in Mississippi. Ahoy, everyone in Mississippi on those 3 channels, the free private cable channels. Welcome aboard. I'm so glad to have you here. We have a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun here if you're new. And if you do have a device like Timmy does, a phone that's smart, you can pull YouTube up on that phone and watch me all the time on your phone. And you can, on most phones, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe, you can make comments. Always appreciate that. So please like and subscribe, just like it says down here on the screen. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is a big troll. It's you can see the people back there, and they're not that far away. The hand that's on this side, right here, that is about 6 feet off the ground, and each finger, let's see, the middle finger right there. That would be roughly 4 foot, maybe a little bit more in length. That's a pretty neat sculpture. And there's more than one of them at this park. This is in a park that's north of Dayton, Ohio. Okay, Nancy. Oh gosh, somewhere along the line I've heard some stories like that. Yeah, two. This one was two ladies, and some guy comes along and flashes or does something. Wait, no, actually, the two ladies were walking down the street near a park, and there was a young couple, and they were getting it on. They were having sex right there in front of God and everybody. And these two old ladies saw it, and one lady says, "Well, I never." And the other lady says, "I never did either, but I always wanted to." All right. What else we got? Well, this one will give it away for sure. So, as said, goals, truck, a little bit on the house. Now, tonight or this afternoon, I'll probably go over to Holly's around 3 and help her put away a few things. I helped her yesterday run errands, and today she's got a few things that she'd like my help with. But she's doing pretty good. She's starting to get things put away, and so then we'll set up the green screen. And I will remember this time to bring my chargers with me, and it'll be a better signal over there. And hey, I may play more pirate music, but you know darn well she'll have her TV on. So that'll be our background noise tonight. But yeah, the Holly by Golly will be on tonight with a weekly laugh report from her new apartment. And I'll be there too. Tattoo parlor, the only excess payment in the form of flashing. They named it. That is a good one. I gotta remember that. I gotta call Holly and tell her. No, I'm not gonna call her. I'll try to remember. And Kyle, he's pretty amazing. He obviously watches a lot of YouTube channels because he managed to recognize this. This is, I think, in Italy. I don't know if Kyle's been to Italy or if he's just been to cruising with the Colemans. And so now, seems how we're just barely a half hour into this live stream. We're going to be scratching this ticket off for Kyle, because you're absolutely right. This featured channel is Brian and Michelle cruising with the Colemans. Now, you got to tell us, Kyle, what gave it away for you? Was it the troll that gave it away, or what was it that made you think cruising with the Colemans? Linda's going to be mad at you because she's met Brian and Michelle. The farm report will be on TV tonight when she comes on. I don't know why they do it. Good one, Timmy. There's a few people down. Holly is not a big star in Mississippi. I don't know why. Her form of humor doesn't seem to fly down there. Well, the troll gave it away. Okay. You must have seen one of their videos where they were at the Ohio Arboretum. I can't say that. I would like to go down there and see some of that stuff. And my descriptions. Okay, cool. My descriptions suck. Sue. Oh God. Baby. Oh my goodness. Well, she was almost in quite a pickle. I haven't featured Cruising with the Colemans. This is the first time, I think. I hope. If I'm wrong, I certainly apologize. You know, I really wish I could get the list going, because we stopped using the list of featured channels 6 months ago. So I've got booklets, booklet after booklet with, you know, date and time and who won and da 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 da. And I've done it before. I did, what was their channel that I accidentally, Diana and Brad, their channel, I accidentally did them twice. I can't seem to remember. And I don't have that list. And I don't have time to make the list. I got to go back through every live. Okay. This pen ain't for shit. No, we don't have to make sentences today. We're just going to scratch it off. Yeah, thank you, Sue. Oh, I didn't mean to throw anybody off. Pirate trickery. Oh, I did Will Nelly twice. That's right. Now I think that's Brad and Diana, if I'm correct. Nancy says it's rigged. You know, the Colemans are not only RVers, and I'm sure we'll probably see them again this year at M23. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw them on the map. But they do a heck of a lot of hiking in Europe. There's a trail. We've got the Appalachian Trail here, and we've got the North Trail, whatever. We got trails in the United States and Canada, but they have some amazing trails. You might as well call them pilgrimages. You know, you can start out in England and end up in Rome on a trail. And you go through all of these places, walking and spending your nights in hostels. It's pretty interesting. And they've met people from all over the world. Just recently, they were chatting with some people from Australia who were doing the same thing, walking the Caminos. Pretty interesting. I mean, why do we wear no t-shirts and why do you wear the crazy hat? Well, the hat's a pirate's hat, kind of, you know, from the 1700s, whatever. And, you know, I'm just trying to imitate a pirate. You know, you got Captain Jack Sparrow while I'm Captain Jack Scrapper. And why I don't wear a shirt? I hate clothes. I just don't like clothes. So I don't wear a shirt. Unless I have to. It's cold. If it gets down to 20 degrees, I'll have to put a shirt on, dang it, if I'm outside. Listen, Christina, why do I cut off my hair? I didn't cut off my hair. It rubbed off on the headboard. Just so you know. I got a pink hand waving from Justin and Christina. Welcome aboard. I don't cut my hair. I trim it just a little bit. And yes, I dye my hair. And some people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. Why? Why can't I? You know, people, some people have tattoos. Some people have nose and body piercings. And some people do some kind of oddball things. I'm one of them. But I don't have tattoos. I have 0 piercings. No, I'm not a nudist. I just don't like clothes. I'm kind of a shy guy. I wouldn't parade around in public with no clothes. However, I will go out in public with as few clothes as possible. And I'm a little bit pissed if they make me put on shoes and a shirt to go into a store. It comes right back off when I get out of the store, let me tell you. Ha! Good one, Mark. I don't think, I think you get used to it almost right away. After probably an hour or two, you're like, so what? If everybody don't have clothes on, oh well. And they say that it's actually rather disrespectful in some ways to be rather obvious for an attraction. Big dragon tattoo on her back. You know what? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, see, I don't have any against tattoos or body piercing. It's your body, do what you want. And I'd like to see that. I bet. Yeah, she'll show it off. I know she will. I better have my camera ready when she does. And I know that she can clean my clock, so don't worry. I'm not being disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. We got to get to Kyle's scratch off here because I'll get to blabbing and we won't get it done and he'll get mad. And then when we go off here at 1 o'clock, I got to find another channel. I'll try to find one that we've done 4 or 5 times before, so Linda will get thrown off and she'll be mad again. Where's my quarter? There it is. That's a nickel. Quarters work better. Things got moved around here the other day because it was raining so hard that there was a leak in the corner by the desk, and the computer was actually getting sprinkled on. You got a crush on someone in the chat. I will bet you I know who it is. All right. First letter, Kyle, is a P. There are a couple P's in the word happen and one in page. There's a P in cape. There is a P in pep, 2 P's actually. I didn't see the second one until I started searching it. Hot and Republic. Looks to be it for peas. You're what? Done in shading style like smoky black and white. Oh, cool. That is cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. You know, I'm not scared. No, I seriously, I would love to see it. And she would probably love to show it off. Okay. N is our next letter. We have N in happen and neat. Grayling, it's a town in northern Michigan. I was near Grayling. In fact, I was in Grayling, what, a month ago? When I was on my way up to hook up with Kobe and Nate and Kyle in the Upper Peninsula at Lake Autrain. Yeah, come on, just off like a lightning bolt. Someday, I hope I have a good signal in the Carolinas or Florida, wherever I end up going this winter. In fact, if my campsite does not have a good signal, that will be a game changer. I will actually be happy to pay a little extra for a better signal at a campsite. So that'll be probably one of the first things I will be checking into, mostly on the phone, when I'm shopping around for a campsite in whatever area that I will be landing in come, oh, I'm going to say 1st of December. I plan to leave a day after Thanksgiving. However, it could be a couple days. You know how it goes. And it's not going to take me, one day to drive the bus, pulling a trailer and a truck behind it to the Carolinas or Florida. It's going to take a week. I'm not going to go fast. I'm not going to push hard. And I'm going to try to take as many less steep routes. I want to take back roads, but I gotta like going through the Smoky Mountains is going to be a challenge. I got to find the flattest, stay in the bottom of the valleys route. Those emergency turnoffs on the expressway scare the hell out of me. So I might have to use one. I got louder? Okay, Timmy. Probably because I'm mad at my computer signal. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm louder. Is the music louder too? There we go. This is a recent one where they're planning their next trip, which I believe is another one to Italy and hiking. This channel is also great for tips and tricks for your RV. Why isn't it loading? I chose their picture and it's not loading. It's supposed to be. I like that. That's a good intent. Yeah, Timmy should be the captain. All right. Still looking for ends. Identical has an N. Athens. Wow, that's weird. We're talking about Italy, and suddenly we have the word Athens. Entertain. Yes, Brian and Michelle are very entertaining, as we all know. Brian is probably one of the better bartenders I've ever met. I don't know why it's not transferring over to Brian and Michelle's pictures. Well, I don't care what number mate I am. I just want to mate. Want a. Oh boy. Unit has an N. Getting deep, Nancy. Whoa, that's not. Oh boy. I can't say anything. I'm just my mouth is overloading my ass again. Keep scratching. You're right, Linda. Tina on her latest video vlog, she's trying to do 7 of them in a row each day. That's going to be interesting. But she was talking about her mammogram test, and I don't think you call it a mammogram test. I think you just call it a mammogram. But anyway, she said it hurt like a mother scratcher. Mother scratcher. I wrote to us, I'm trying to envision what a mother scratcher is. All right, I'm working on the letter D. There's a D in dazzle. And I know Nancy's not dazzled. Okay. Identical. Dire. Dire Straits. One of my favorite groups. Distinct. And what in the world is that word? ASHAMED. I don't know what that word is. It's got a D in it. Okay. ASHAMED. The hell is that? I got a tent or text. A grandma game. Good one, Linda. No, I'm not from Japan. I was born and raised in Hooterville. Yes, that is a town, Hooterville. Not too far from Petticoat Junction. No, I never did meet Ava Gabor. Oh, Hooterville, Hudsonville, same difference. All the girls there had big mammaries. They were corn-fed girls. All right, you. Looking for use. Ask Kyle. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, ask his girlfriend Maria. Yep. All right. There is a U in salute. Salute. There is a U in another word. Our. Touch and unit. Ooh, touch my unit. What? No, we're not supposed to make sentences. All right. Next is an O. Mark and Nancy, they're trying to come up with something. I can hear it. Ice cream fed. Yes, Hudsonville ice cream fed. Well, back in the day, yes. Didn't last long. You know, since I'm kind of, how would you say it, a bachelor, and I'm not strictly attached to anything. Already one, it's the open market. I was thinking, Kyle, you'll appreciate this one. You know that song by Jefferson Airplane? I was thinking maybe I should start searching around for a girl with some Dutch heritage. It's just because the lines in that song, wouldn't you want somebody to love? Wouldn't you need somebody to love? Yeah. What do you call the space between two breasts, my happy place? Ah, that is sweet. Linda, you're right. That is sweet. That's romantic. I like that. I'm romantic. I'm crude. All right, looking for more O's. There's an O in elbow, an O in lacrosse. Never played that. Now I have played soccer. There's an O in soccer. There's an O in opt. But I opted out of lacrosse. There's an O in hour and an O in touch. And there's no O in unit. Okay. Moving on. We got a vowel sweat. Yeah, Nancy, I actually thought about that. And then my boss, well, not my boss anymore. We're both retired from hanging siding on 30 feet up in the air now. Um, he was single for a while and tried dating sites. And he said it was, put it this way, some of the gals that he met to have a coffee, the first thing they were mostly interested in was let's go hit the sack. Really? Mm. Okay, that's a good one too. No, he said that their main thing was interested in sex. They weren't interested in like a relationship. I mean, but then when you think about it, sex is a relationship in a manner of speaking. I don't know. You know, like some people say, at the end of the day, nobody gives a rat's ass. We only got 5 minutes left to scratch this off. I think we're going to go over. I'm still looking for A's. Lacrosse, scratch. How about that? The word scratch is on here. Looks like the word is probably shell. It's a mystery keyword. So I scratched the little mystery key. Identical has an A, so does law. Athens has an A. And that word that, oh, you know what that word is. It's ashamed, as I should be. No, I don't have any shame. Most of you that know me would say, yeah, he doesn't have any shame. All right, I'm still looking for A's. Early. Ashamed had 2 A's. Zebra has an A and it also has a mystery key. All right. Hayes has an A. I think that's it for the A's. I like that. That's a good play. We'll say two. Yeah. Two. Say. They don't have to be big. More than a mouthful would just be wasted anyways, right? Okay. W. There's a W in elbow and law. Hmm. Okay, moving on. T is for, yes, Mark. Everybody out there know the 3 T's? Because I've been experiencing it kind of lately, the last couple of weeks, as in trucks and trouble. Anyways, the 3 tits are 3 tits. That would be an alien girl. No, the 3 T's. If it has tits or tires, you're going to have trouble with it. And for the girls, it's if it has testicles or tires, you're going to have trouble with it. There. All right, T. Neat has a T. Salute and identical. Athens. Entertain. 2 T's. Touch and unit. Touch the unit. Okay. Distinct. Boy, we can make some sentences out of these words. Oh boy. Nancy would be having a heyday. So would Mark. Oh, we just need Carl to step in. Okay, Q. I know he said he wasn't going to put out a video the other day, and I didn't see one. But I know he's got some things going on. His, life has changed, and his is changing like as well. Mine's certainly changing. I played a little video that was on Instagram that Tina had put on Instagram 2 months ago. And I made the reply. Isn't it interesting how different it is only less than 2 months from the time she made that video? Things have certainly changed. Okay, G is Page and Grayling. Grayling's got a new entrance into their camp. What used to be I think it's the southeast corner of Camp Grayling. Used to be a driveway there, basically. Now it's kind of like, whoa, it's a showcase entryway. I got a pop up from AccuWeather. All right, Mark, we'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. Thank you for being aboard. All right, I don't see any more G's. Letter number 11 is I. Yeah, we're only halfway through this, and we got no minutes left. Grayling has an I, and Niles has an I. Niles is a city in Michigan, down by the Indiana border. Identical has a couple I's. Dyer. And Republic. Distinct has two I's. Ivy has an I, and Unit has an I. And we spelled a word. We spelled unit. So that's in puzzle 2. Oh my goodness. All right. Next letter is a C. Oh boy. We might be getting quite a few words here. Chef has a C. Cape. I've seen a lot of C's. Scratch. Identical. Soccer has 2 C's. And a sigh. You know, that's a big for harvesting. A sigh. SCYTHE. Sigh. All right. Linda's wanting big money for Kyle. Yes. We all want big money for Kyle. Still working on the letter C. Touch has a C. Distinct has a C. I think that might be it for C's. We still got a ways to go. We've got some good possibilities of words to spell that only need 1 or 2 letters. All right, B is our next letter. There's a B logo. Does everyone like this idea of having background music? Republic has a B. Zebra has a B. That's one of our mystery keywords. Oh, I heard seagulls. And I can hear waves. K is our next letter. And I don't see any K's. J. Looking for J. Don't see no J's. Z. There's a Z in dazzle. Actually, 2 Z's. We usually have a lot of Z's. Oh, there's a Z in zebra, though. We only need an E to spell zebra, and that's a mystery keyword. We have 4 letters left. This one's a Y. Yeah, I was sorry to hear about Sue's fall this morning, too. And then I started picking on her. I told Bob to call the house phone, and that way Sue would get up to answer it. I'm terrible. Grayling and Sly have Y's. There's a D that we missed in mid. Psi has a Y. Early has a Y. Hayes and Ivy both have Y's. All right. Next letter is F. Where's Mark when you need him? Chef has an F. The F chef. Okay. Any more F's? That appears to be all the F's. FO. L. Grayling has an L and Cell has two. Sly and Niles. Dazzle. Well, we sure need a lot of E's. Lacrosse. Elbow. Identical. Law. We spelled another word, so we have one word in puzzle number 1, which is law. We only have one letter left to scratch off. Okay, now down to puzzle 2, looking for L's. Early and Republic. There's a U in Republic that we missed. Less has an L, but no less than any others. All right, last letter, Kyle. All the places to land. I'm not sure. Was it the back porch? Anyways, M. Mid. So we have 2 words in puzzle 1, but that doesn't really help us. There's an L that we missed in salute. More M's? Any more M's? Ashamed has an M. I'm not ashamed to say. I think that was it. Let's double check. We could use H's or E's, and I don't think we had either one of those. No H. No H. No E's. Did we have an R? No. S? No S's. A C, there's a C that we missed in lacrosse. Doesn't help us. A T? Yeah, so we're T's. There's a T in scratch that we missed. But we still need the S and the R and the H, and we don't have any of those. Nor can we get any. Can't even buy one. Opt. Now that's the second word that we spelled in puzzle 2. So we still maybe have a chance. S-H-E-R-E-E-R-R. Okay, we got opt and unit. We need a third word. Did we have any V's? V's. We don't see a V, damn it. No, Don gets mad at me when I say damn it. He says I'm swearing. No, I'm not. I have not used God's name in vain. Damn it, to me, is a cuss word. 12-4, wow. All right. It looks like this one is a bummer, though. And yes, you can say damn it. So now I get to spend, an hour or so, and probably more. But I think it's still wet out. I see a gleam of sunlight, though. But I'm pretty much going to be here for a while. And I will find another channel to feature. So look forward to seeing you tonight. definitely. I have Holly by Golly will be on, and we'll be broadcasting from her apartment. Upcoming Wednesday, real good chance that I'll be on 6 p.m. as usual. But there may be an excursion in between now and that time Wednesday. And I'm hoping that it does happen because it will be fun. Kind of an in-between excursion between my working hours. Something I've wanted to do, planned to do for a long time. And it may just happen, but we'll see. Just never know. Yeah, it was a bummer, Kyle. Anyway, until those times, I might put out a video. I don't know. I have to say might because I still have trucks to fix. I have Rick's truck. I got to start stripping La Fortuna, the Dodge, get all of her brand new parts taken off of her before she goes to scrap her. And who knows, maybe I can sell those parts to some poor other fool that owns a Dodge. And I'll probably save some of the parts will transfer over to the 318 in Serendipity 2.0. Serendipity 2.0 still runs good when she runs because she doesn't have a blown engine. She runs on all 8 cylinders just fine. She has electrical problems where the battery doesn't charge, even though it's got a new alternator. So maybe I'll learn how to repair a voltage regulator, or maybe I'll just get another damned alternator and put it on there and continue to fix that up. And instead of putting the camper on the table, I'll put the camper on Serendipity 2.0. Park her back where Dom's other van is. Anyways, those are projects. And that's coming up. See, Nancy says, damn it. She spells it correctly. Okay. Until this evening, thank you for being aboard, mates. Fair winds and smiles. And as always, may God bless. See you later.